of this? My new dad teaches me all kinds of stuff.
Sure.
He helps me with homework.
That would be 3.6795.
Thanks.
Yep.
He helps me with my decision making.
I wouldn't use this one. Ever.
And he's even teaching me how to drive.
And that's why cars have bumpers.
I'm learning so much.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Well, welcome back to the show. Before the break, we were talking with Ed and Raina from A Place to Call Home, and you got to see 2 more 30-second commercials. And they are really funny, but I think it also drives home the point that, one, you don't have to be perfect.
Exactly.
There's a lot of misconceptions about being a foster parent, and right when we wrapped up the last segment before commercial, we ran a video about the beach and the pool, and there's actually some requirements that people need to know about if they want to be a foster parent and they have a pool.
Exactly. So summer is coming around, and there's going to be a lot of pools and a lot of children in pools, so pool time is going to be a big thing around the corner. So a lot of people don't know that if you have a home with a pool, your house gets inspected, and the pool actually has to have its own requirements. The state does require you to have your pool inspected because we want to provide that safety and security for children. Tucson is big on having accidents happen and occur even when the families are inside the home and the kids are outside playing. So we really want to limit that. So the state requires that your fence be 5 feet tall and that it be secured and latched.
Which it should be anyway.
Exactly, exactly.
So now, is it really tedious when people are coming into your home and checking all the requirements? It should be pretty easy and simple, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We give them the state guidelines, and we also are there to visit them in their home to kind of walk them and guide them. So if they have any questions on the spot, we're able to answer them.
And let's talk about the last video we just saw.
Oh, yeah. That one's pretty funny. Again, it's just really getting to that conception of you don't have to be the perfect parent. You know, these children are really taking you as you are, and you really just have to build that trust with them. So the man in the video was really trying to find a connection with his foster daughter, and he tried, you know, dyeing his hair, finding other things that would interest the daughter, like learning how to drive a car. And he wasn't very completely 100% confident or anything, but he tried, and he's reaching out to her. So that relationship is going to be built off of trust and finding that interest with your foster.
Ed, have you ever done anything that crazy?
Like pink hair?
Not pink hair, but I've done other things that crazy.
You have?
But you could probably relate to the video.
Oh yeah, it's a good video.
So what would you say has been, in the years, your experience, has been some of your most rewarding, favorite part of being a foster parent?
Well, I think one of the nice things about being a foster parent is that it's something that you can do that definitely helps either one child or a sibling group of children that will have an impact on their life forever.
And I think some of the misconceptions, and you touched on it before the break a little bit, is the financial strain. But you're saying that the state actually helps you.
The state does provide some reimbursement for the expenses of foster children. You just can't depend on that for your income.
Right.
And the other thing, most people don't realize that even single people can be foster parents.
Oh.
It doesn't have to be a husband and wife. They have gay couples that are foster parents. They have single couples or single people that are foster parents, both men and women. So no one is automatically excluded that has an interest in being a foster parent.
And Ed, what do you think has been the change from when you first started fostering to today?
Well, when we first started foster care, the foster parent was given no information. They weren't invited to any of the hearings or any of the meetings about the foster kids. You were kind of just the babysitter. You were kind of treated like a mushroom, kept in the dark in the corner. And now they want the foster parent to be totally involved in all the aspects of the child's life. They want you to go to all the court hearings. There are several mandatory hearings during the year that all foster kids have a review in juvenile court at least twice a year. There's Foster Care Review Board that reviews each foster child that's part of Superior Court. They want you to go to all those hearings to tell the different organizations how the kids are doing, what they need, the good things, the bad things, and usually you get input from the biological family at the same time, too.
And you have fostered over 300 children.
That's true.
And I'm assuming that that was a span from, you know, some of the children that you fostered might have been a couple days, and then some might have been months, some might have been years. So what happens to those, you know, all of those foster kids that you have somewhat grown attached to, and then they're returned to their families? Do you get to have any contact with them again?
You know, that's up to either the adoptive family, if the kids are adopted, or the biological family if they want to continue contact with the foster parents.
Are you still in contact with a lot of the kids you fostered?
Some of them, yes.
What has been some of the biggest rewards?
Just seeing the kids do well. My wife and I specialized in sick infants and terminally ill kids.
Wow, that's amazing.
You know, seeing them, you know, get better, get healthy, get adopted, or be returned to their biological family is one of the nicest rewards that you can have.
You know, you two are definitely an asset to this community, and we just want to say thank you for everything that you guys do. And we really hope that someone will see this message as well. You guys, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
For anyone who may be interested in becoming a foster parent, please contact A Place to Call Home at 318-9906 or visit their website at tocallahome.com to begin their training and licensing classes. Again, that's 318-9906 and tocallahome.com.
Still ahead on the Morning Blend, find out how one of your kids can get their drawings on a legal UA postage stamp. That's coming up right after this.
Mom, can we get some ice cream? Please, Mom, please.
No, we're having dinner soon.
Please.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of children in foster care who will take you just as you are.